Welcome. Okay, so this is going to be a quick video, I hope, about Thailand. No, it's not going to be about what you think it's going to be about. Well, a little bit. Just in case people haven't actually listened to my other videos, I did spend and lived in Thailand for about 9 years or so, maybe more. And I went all over Thailand, saw everything, but mostly lived up north in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai most of the time. But I did see most of Thailand apart from Phuket. Okay, let's move on. And this video is for mainly the young men out there, just in case you're thinking of going to Thailand or haven't been to Thailand and maybe you'd like to go to Thailand. I gotta say, Thailand for a young man is a fantastic place. I had a great deal of fun there. And this is Pattaya, of course, which is where a lot of people go for whatever reason, I don't know. Thailand is actually a very beautiful country. I mean, apart from, say, Pattaya here, which a lot of people know about, the rest of Thailand is a beautiful, beautiful country. But a lot of people, a lot of males can have a lot of fun in Pattaya as long as they keep their wits about them. Now, this is Udon. This is the southeast of Thailand. This is basically where all the rice farming happens. And it's the poorer part of Thailand. And what the young girls do here is they, as soon as they're old enough, they'll go to, say, Pattaya or somewhere like Bangkok to try and earn some money, because there's not a great deal of jobs in Udon. And the jobs that are there don't pay all that well. Now, when I say Udon is a poor part of Thailand, I don't mean there's people there starving, because I went all over the area and I never saw anybody starving. They didn't have a lot of materialistic things, like their houses were just basically sometimes shacks, sometimes mud huts. Some of them were nice houses, but you could see that there wasn't so many materialistic things like cars and things like that. But there was always plenty of food. There were food markets everywhere. But young girls are just like young girls everywhere, and they want materialistic things, and they can't get it without the money. So that's why they go to Bangkok and Pattaya and places like that to earn money. And they usually send a portion of their money back to their parents, back to the family, and they probably, a lot of them do have a child already, and they send money for that as well. So here's a picture that you see a lot of in Thailand, at least I did. And this is of a UK man from the UK, Nottingham, and he's 51. And this is his Thai wife, who is 29 years old. Now, reading between the lines, my guess is that he met her in Pattaya, and she was probably a bar girl, and even if she wasn't, she probably was. Anyway, she is from Udon, and her family's from Udon. He's been married to her for some time, not too long, and they have 2 small children. Now, you don't have to be Einstein to understand why this older man liked this female. She's very attractive, as you can see, and very fit. And I'll be honest, this is a lot of the females, what they look like. And they're very, very attractive females and very approachable. I didn't hear in the story, but I bet you this man had been married before to an English lady and married for years. And then he's got a divorce and now he's letting his hair down as such. And this is like a dream come true for him. I can actually imagine what his English wife would look like compared to this girl. Anyway, I believe it was last year, I think it was, they went to Udon for the Sangran Water Festival, which happens every year in April in Thailand. I've been to it quite a few times, where they throw water on everybody and a lot of alcohol is drank. And I guess they both had quite a lot to drink one evening. Anyway, I guess he wanted to have sex with her and she refused. He kind of got angry because he thought she was seeing somebody else or whatever. Obviously he was jealous, and no wonder. I mean, look at her, look at him. No wonder he's jealous. Anyway, what with the drink and all and everything, he kind of lost his cool. And he attacked her and kicked her a few times, and she made it out to the house, but unfortunately she died. Police came and he admitted that he did it. He didn't mean to kill her, obviously, but his temper got the best of him. Anyway, he was put into a Thai jail and getting ready for his trial. And they found him on the bottom of a wall somewhere in the jail, and he was badly injured. They took him to the hospital, but he died. There's no information I can find of how he got hurt or why he was hurt or what was happening there. But the main thing is he's dead, and unfortunately so is she. He would have definitely spent a long time in jail because he killed a Thai person, and he's a Falang. Now, everybody who's not Thai is called a Falang, German, Russian, whatever. They're all Falangs. And jails in Thailand are not like jails. They're very rough, ready places. So that's just a cautionary tale to be mindful of. I've seen many guys when I lived there that fall in love with these Thai girls, and it's very easy to do that because they're very approachable, they're very beautiful, and they're a lot of fun to be with. Very refreshing from a Western woman. I knew one friend of mine up in Chiang Mai who actually fell in love with this Thai woman, and then it went all bad, and he actually killed himself, which is very sad. And I heard loads of other stories of my friends or whatever up there that didn't kill themselves, but they lost everything they had. They completely were wiped out. So young men, certainly go there for fun. And it's a beautiful country with beautiful people. But just remember, it's only fun while you're there, okay? Any of you young men out there want to know more about the Thailand bit, and you can ask me questions, I'll try and help you out. Now mind you, I haven't been there for quite a few years, but I hear it's roughly about the same, just slightly more expensive. คุณชื่ออะไรครับสบายดีไหมขอโทษครับ